you're ready to wake up, you're going to wake up. And if you're not ready, you're going to stay pretending that you're just a poor little me. I assume that you're all on the process of waking up. Or else you're teasing yourselves with some kind of flirtation with waking up, which you're not serious about. But I assume maybe you are, not serious but sincere, that you are ready to wake up. So then, when you're in the way of waking up and finding out who you really are, what you do is what the whole universe is doing at the place you call here and now.
See, there are some people who come through the universe and their level of contribution and the level of energy they manifest is so small, so inconspicuous, that when they go, you won't even know they left. But there are some people, because of their personality, because of their contribution, because of the investment of their time and their energy and the impact they have there, that when they go, everybody will miss them. See, but there's some people, because their contribution is so small, no one will care. So I'm saying, before you are boxed and buried, decide that you're going to box and bury your fears. Decide that you're going to begin to live life on a new level. Everything a man does for himself, he takes with him. But everything he does for others, he leaves behind.
I just can't explain to everybody like clearer, when you figure out who you are and do all that, you win.
Feeling like your life matters because you've had the experience. You and I both have lots of friends who've achieved everything they could ever dream of, and they're miserable. I get a phone call to help turn them around. They're missing a meaningful life, and meaning comes from two things. I always tell people happiness comes from progress. If you can do something where you're growing, and because you have grown, you have something to give to other people that's meaningful, insight, love, caring, something, then life is rich. Because happiness comes and goes. Happiness is not here every moment. And happiness isn't all it's cracked up to be. Meaning is, there are people that have gone through horrible times. Met a woman who's 109 years old, and she was, in the concentration camps, is the oldest living Holocaust survivor. And that woman's life is so rich because of all the pain, because she's used that to help other people. Still at 109, she's strong. She shares her music. She does the things that make her feel like she's got a contribution. At 109, she's fully alive.
But the one thing people tend to realize at moments like this is that they wasted a lot of time when life was normal. It's not just what they did with their time. It's not just that they spent too much time working or compulsively checking email. It's that they cared about the wrong things. They regret what they cared about. We all know this epiphany is coming. But don't you know this is coming? Don't you know that there's going to come a day when you'll be sick or someone close to you will die, and you'll look back on the kinds of things that captured your attention? Because even if you live to be 100, there's just not that many days in life. It is always now. However much you feel you may need to plan for the future, to anticipate it, to mitigate risks, the reality of your life is now. Our conscious awareness of the present moment is, in some relevant sense, already a memory. But as a matter of conscious experience, the reality of your life is always now.
We struggle with self-doubt. We worry, are we ready for this? Are we good enough? Do we actually have what it takes to succeed?
But when you decide something is a must for you, an absolute must, when you cut off any possible, you say, I'm going to find the way or I'm going to make the way. Human beings, when they resolve things, when they make a real resolution inside themselves, which is they raise the standard and they make it a must, they find the way.
Is that you can fail at what you don't want. So you might as well take a chance on doing what you love.
Figure out who you are. Don't apologize for who you are. and then become even greater than you naturally are at what you are.
I know that you've got greatness within you. I know that you have unlimited potential in you. I know that you have something to give to the universe.
Your values should never be negotiable, compromised, and you should never settle.
Are you willing to put everything you have on the line?
Do not live in your bubble. Put some more air in your bubble. If you stay in your comfort zone, that's where you will fail.
I'm convinced that the only thing that kept me going was that I loved what I did. You've got to find what you love.
What are you going to do with the rest of your life?
You are something the whole universe is doing in the same way that a wave is something that the whole ocean is doing. The real you is not a puppet which life pushes around. The real deep down you is the whole universe.